Not everyone may be a manager, but everyone makes decisions, and everyone is a leader too. There's this amazing resource for decision making and leadership that's often overlooked. The world of humanities, the world of history, the world of cultural expression that may not seem immediately applicable to the business world, but it is really an incredible resource once we think a little bit about the connection. Warren Buffett reads for hours every day. He says, it separates me from a lot of people in business, but I read every day because it keeps me from making rash decisions. It makes me more reflective. It's part of my everyday routine. It's clear it's had a huge part in his success as an investor. His ability to tune out market noise, his ability to think long term, his ability to weigh his ideas against really some of the best thinkers. His friend, Bill Gates, another passionate reader. Bill Gates has these retreats to his lake house, which is just filled with books. And he wouldn't just read business-related books. This is also really important. He would also read things outside of his field. And then I also saw something else. There were people in normally quantitative fields. Google's chief engineer, Damon Horowitz, who was working on artificial intelligence, he quit at a certain point to get a PhD in philosophy. And he wrote a beautiful piece on it. He said, how could I pretend to reconstruct a machine's brain if I didn't understand the human brain and the history of philosophy? I think in this economy, reading will be an incredibly valuable skill because fewer and fewer people can do this, tapping into deep knowledge, blocking out noise, and separating knowledge from information. Harry S. Truman said very beautifully, not all readers are leaders, but all leaders are readers. Why? Because they share four things. All leaders, like readers, are humble. Every time you open a book, you're saying, that book has something to teach me. I don't know everything. 2, curiosity. The leader wants to hear the stories of his team. The reader wants to learn about the world. 3, every act of reading is an act of collaboration because you are leveraging off the wisdom of the ages. You are drawing on hundreds and hundreds of years written before you. And the last thing, perspective. The ability to see the world through someone's eyes, that empathy which makes reading essential for decision making.